Dear students, in our today's class, we are going to discuss with few more topics about pointers. So, up to here we have discussed many things like pointers and arrays, pointers and strings and so on. But now in today's class, we are going to discuss about the pointers as function parameters. How the pointers will act as a parameter. That is the thing now we are going to discuss. Pointers as function parameters. Pointers as function parameters. So come we shall see how these how these pointers will act as the function parameters here. See, a pointer can be a parameter. A pointer can be a parameter. It works like a reference parameter. It works like a reference parameter, and then to allow change to argument from within the function. So look here. Now we need to understand how the pointers will act as the parameters of a function, or acts like a function parameter. See here, a pointer can be a parameter. It may be a parameter and it can be a parameter. Okay, then after that, it works like a reference parameter. Okay, a pointer, it will act as a reference of something. That is called as here reference parameter. For what the pointer will act as a reference parameter here? To allow change to argument if any arguments are there. Okay, for those arguments, if we want to do changes in those arguments, okay, for those type of changes, for doing changes in the argument, the pointers will act as a reference parameter. Okay, change to the argument from within the function, not outside the function, just within the function. These pointers will act as parameter for changing the argument. Now I am going to write one example. By that example, you will come to know how the pointers will act as reference parameter. Come we shall see. Void, take one function as swap. Swap means interchange. Okay, take two pointers here, both are integer, int x. Another one is int y. Okay, they both are pointers and both are of integer type. Now what we have to do? Now we have to do is take this one, that is star x as 10. Assign pointer x to 10. assign pointer x to temp. Then after that, now temp has become pointer x. Now assign pointer y to pointer x. Pointer x is equal to pointer y. So this means here temp is equal to pointer x. It is both are pointer x and temp are same. Now if we have taken pointer x and it is assigned to pointer y, then the address of pointer x, that is temp, it will be assigned to pointer y. That is pointer y is equal to temp. So this is how pointer acts as a parameter key. After that, close this one. Then take it as swap. Then address of number 1. Then comma address of number 2. Here, look. Pointer x and pointer y, they are the parameters. Now we are changing these two arguments, okay, and they are the parameters. We have to change these two and address of number 1 and address of number 2. So for this thing, we have used this procedure. First, take one variable, that is temp. Assign pointer x to temp. Then assign pointer y to pointer x. When pointer x is equal to temp, okay, then in place of pointer x we will use temp here. Like this, a pointer can act as a reference parameter. Pointer can act as a function parameter. Come, now we are going to discuss the next topic. Now we are going to discuss about, as we have discussed pointers as function parameters. In the same way, now we are going to discuss, that is, pointers with structures, that is, pointers and structures. Pointers and structures. See, the same way as pointers as function parameters, here now pointers as structures. Come, we shall see how the pointers can be used in the structure. Okay, pointers and structures here. We are comparing pointers with structures. We can create pointers to structure variables. Pointers to structure variables. Okay, then how can we create pointers to structure variable? Now I will give you one programming example. Then you will come to know how the pointers can be created as structures. Take the example. Use structure, that is struct student. Okay, every structure starts with a keyword by name struct. Whenever structure is going to be started, at the time the structure can use a keyword struct. As the same way, when we start a class, then we will use the keyword class. Like that here, when we start structure, we will use the keyword struct. Structure student. Then take student detail, that is int. Take the roll number of students. Okay, after that, take one variable, data type float. Take this as fees. Okay, we are taking two things. One is roll number, that is a integer type, and other one is fees, that is data type float. Then here close the structure. Okay, how we will close the class? In the same way, we have to close the structure here. Then after that, now we are using this structure. Student. Okay, take one name here, take it as yes. Student, yes. Then after that, now we have to use pointers with structures. Here, how we will use pointers? Take student. Okay, then use the pointer. It is as SP. Then after that, compare this with address of S. Okay, this is small s, not the big one. Okay, small s. Write it as like this. Yes, here pointer SP, it is compared. It means here it is the address of S. Okay, now we are using the pointer here SP. Okay, dot roll number is equal to 104. Like this, we have to use the pointers with the structure. Okay, for using pointer, what we need to do with the structure name, we have to take one separate name here and compare this and take it as pointer. Okay, and this pointer is compared with its address. Then after that, if we use this pointer and dot with take the variable, then we will finally get its value. Like this, we can use pointers with the structures. Hope you have understood today's class, that is regarding pointers as function parameters and pointers as structures. If you have any doubt, you can ask me personally. Thank you.